you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. I'm Hollis Taylor, and I'm the person that sort of organizes and runs Psychic Insights. And I also organize the mediums group that you might be watching this in. Not probably. There's actually more people watching in other places. Hi, JR on YouTube, and hi, Sarah, and Sarah Barr, and hello, everyone. Hi, Kristen. So today is going to be a little bit different, but let me go through. Stephanie, welcome. Hi, Michelle. So glad everybody's here. Everybody's tuning in. This week, there's a lot of stuff going on. We got today with Nicole, tomorrow. So Sarah Redcrow still has strep. We should all be sending good vibes out to her. She's sick. She's in the hospital. So let's send her some loving vibes. Let's send her some healing Reiki. If you do distant Reiki or anything like that, send that to her. Even if you just say a quick prayer and see her healthy and strong and able to talk, I'm sure she'd appreciate that. And welcome, Amber. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Lynette. So since Sarah can't do her live tomorrow, Mama Cole is also about to get a hurricane, so we moved hers to Tuesday. Hey, we trust Spirit to lead us, okay? So you may have noticed that Mama Cole's going to be live tomorrow. Mama Cole's going to be live tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'm doing free astrology reading. So if you want a reading from Mama Cole tomorrow, make sure you're live, make sure you comment. And then Wednesday, I'm doing astrology readings. So make sure you post your circle chart there in the event, in the discussion area of the event. That would be great, so I can get it. And I'll be doing like free mini astrology charts. And if you want to, I can do your passed on loved one as well. Okay. Just do their birth chart, not their death chart. Do their birth chart, and I'll look at that. And then when's it? Thursday. I know the days of the week. Thursday, Jamie Angel will be doing their live in Zoom. And Friday, I think I'm going to do a live. Okay. And I'm excited about the chart readings too, Amber. It's going to be fun. Welcome, Susie. And look, Amber's already giving you some heads up there, Nicole. And Nikki, thank you. Thanks for everybody for being here. Yeah, I'm super excited about those astrology charts too. All right. Yeah, prayers for Sarah, right? We all understand. She was starting to feel better, and so we started letting people book readings, and then she didn't. So she had to go to the hospital last night, okay? So we'll just keep sending her prayers. She's doing better today. She says she's feeling better. She thinks she was dehydrated. Okay. So it happens sometimes when we get sick. Anyway, hopefully she'll feel better in the following week. So I sort of postponed her live again for another week. And in the meantime, are you guys excited? Because Nicole is going to be joining our team at Psychic Insights. So I figured she might as well come on and get to meet you and get to meet everyone. And oh, wait, I forgot to announce one more event. Sunday is a prayer circle. Sunday night is a prayer circle for your past loved ones and if you need prayers or anything like that, okay? So that's Sunday. Look at the events in the group and you'll see it. Um anyway, so Nicole is coming and hopefully we'll have her page set up by the end of the week. And Nicole, if you've been paying attention in the group, has already done free readings and has been getting reviews, and people are loving Nicole. So Nicole is ready, has been practicing, and now Nicole is going to do this live. Now, you can imagine, you guys, that when you're a fresh new medium, doing this is probably nerve-wracking. It's like, good grief. So we're just going to be really nice to Nicole, okay? And not that anyone's ever mean. I don't know that anyone's ever been mean in this group. I mean, sometimes we have rude people, but for the most part, people are really nice. Thank you, Samantha in the group, and Nicole. Hi, Monica. Hi, Eva. A circle chart, Eva, is when you go to any free website to get your astrology chart. It's the it looks like a circle and it has like pieces of a pie and it has lines all going all over the place. Because there's sometimes people will get like a chart, like a Excel chart, and that's not what I want. I want like a circle chart. Okay, you can get it for free in like hundreds of different places. You can try astro.com. All right, Lorraine Thomas, we hear you. We're going to be doing spirit led readings today with Nicole. So I'm glad that you're all excited and everybody's here in support of Nicole as Nicole is learning, right? Okay. And so sometimes when mediums are doing this type of thing, they sometimes need a little coaching from me because I have like 30 years experience. So I can kind of help them sometimes like interpret some of the things. Sometimes my guides will give me a little insight into what they're seeing and what we might not be understanding in the moment, sort of a blind spot that we might be seeing or something like that. So um the thing about mediumship is it's a funny thing because yeah, it's a gift to some degree. I mean, everybody has the ability to speak to spirits on the other side. You can speak to your loved ones on the other side, I promise. Now, to do a reading for someone else, that's a gift. To be present for someone else while they're in grief, that's a gift. To interpret the messages from the other side is a skill. Okay? That's a skill. That's why we train mediums. That's why mediums go through training. That's why they get coaching. Even if they just study on their own, it doesn't matter. They have to sort of learn and that's where practice comes in because you start to learn, oh, balloons don't always mean balloons. They mean like it's somebody's birthday. Okay? Or something like that. Okay? So we start to learn how to interpret these messages. And that's how mediumship works. Okay. And when I was 20 something and I first started doing my medium readings, you might see the first person I ever did a medium reading for on AOL is Melissa Barry Berger. She's in the group. She'll sometimes comment. You'll see her. She's an apprentice. And she was the person I ever read for, and I was being trained by her friend. And she just happened to be in the group, but I didn't know her otherwise. I never even knew who she was. She lived in Florida. I lived in Maryland. We did not know each other. And I brought through all kinds of information about her mom, and it was really validating and helpful for her. Okay. But I needed that older medium, that more experienced medium to kind of help me through it. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing here. And so Nicole, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Um, well, hey, I am Nicole, obviously. Um, Super nervous if you can't tell. um, so I essentially have had this gift my whole life. and I always avoided it because I was scared of it. I went and seen a medium. My sister was like, go see this person. They're going to help you out. And she was just asking me questions and essentially was just pointing out that I do have the gift and I'm not crazy, because for a while I was thinking that I was going insane. So I have been practicing for the last year or so, but more recently I have been practicing so much more, and my gift is just growing. I'm a Tennessee girl. I did move down here from Boston. I am obsessed with nature, always playing outside and in the woods. And I really, really enjoy helping people. My favorite part about doing what I do is that I can bring comfort to people who are grieving.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for sharing that, Nicole. And so tonight, I think a really easier way, a lot of mediums find it a little bit easier, especially in a live situation like this, to begin by channeling whatever spirit would come to them. And so currently, it's that dog. Um, no, I'm only kidding. Dogs are amazing. I love dogs. I love dogs and cats. Yeah. And so what you want to do, Nicole, is you just want to just open your door or become connected and just start channeling. Just try to make sure you're only getting one spirit at first, because sometimes they'll come through like, like an avalanche.
That's kind of what I'm experiencing now. Like my
Okay.
full.
Uh-huh. So what you do is you just say one at a time, and you might ask one of your guides to control who. So it's just one at a time. Okay. One at a time. We can only do one at a time. So go ahead and try to see what you can get.
So we're trying to get one at a time, but I have two. They might be coming in together. They might be a pair. But I'm getting like a young man and a grandmother energy that's coming through. But the grandmother doesn't feel like she was like an older grandmother, if that makes sense.
Maybe
Like,
she died a little bit younger, even though she was a grandmother.
yeah.
Okay.
So like, she just keeps showing me blonde hair, and she has very vibrant blue eyes. Like, they're very, very blue eyes. Okay, so I think I actually know who this person is that's coming through. That's different from me. Okay, so I don't know if that's normal to happen, but that's actually two people that I know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know who they are.
Yep. So what's trying to happen is they're probably your guides. They probably want to help you with this party for some reason. So just let them and say, okay, then you guys bring through the spirits one at a time. And so ask them to show you the next spirit then.
Okay. So I'm picking up a younger girl. When I say younger, she's under 20. Like, she looks to me like she could maybe be 18. I'm not great with ages because they show me different stages in life, so. But I'm seeing a younger girl. And she keeps saying the letter A when I ask her what her name is, and I just hear A. She's saying mom. I keep hearing the word mom.
So her mom is probably here watching, I would suspect.
She's making me feel like we, like, close to her passing, that we weren't well.
Like that she was sick?
Yes, that she was sick. Before her passing, she was not. I can see, like, I see, like, we're in a hospital room. And I'm just, like, I'm laying there. I can see mom, like, holding my hand. She's just, like, she's just keeps saying, like, I'm so thankful that you were my mom and, like, you never left my side. Even though it was so hard for you.
Okay, Jennifer Lynn, can you tell me what part of it makes sense for you? Can you help us with this? She says her best friend died in her 20s and her name starts with an A. Okay. How about her mom? Do you know? Were you there? Was her mom present with her? Was she in a like in a hospital at any point before her passing? Okay. So just keep going now.
Because I hear, like, she was saying she is my best friend.
Her mom was her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what you think. Okay.
I think, because all she said is she was my best friend. And then she's also showing me, like, green eyes. I can't quite see her, like, make her out in detail, but I do see green eyes.
Okay, I don't think it's Jennifer Lynn because she said that her friend died of an accidental overdose.
Okay.
Usually people that have died of accidental overdose or suicide of any kind, they usually have a heavier energy.
Yeah, for the few that I have had that pass that way, they show
Yep.
me in a specific manner of how we
Good.
go.
Good. So it feels like this woman was more like she passed of being sick. Okay.
Yeah. Like, she was not, like, it feels like we had a long-term illness, but we didn't know about it for a while.
Okay.
So we were in the hospital for some time, is what she's
Okay.
saying.
Okay. Light hair, green eyes.
Yes. She's
Okay.
got light hair. And then she's showing me, like, I can't tell if it's a bear or not. It's just like a scruffy little stuffed animal that she's just holding on to.
Okay. Now, I'm glad that this person is speaking up because this is really important, you guys. Gender Schmender. My son's name is an A. He's 19, and I have green eyes. My son was in the hospital for a week. Can we make sure? Can you ask the spirit? Do you get yes or no pretty easily?
Sometimes. Not.
Okay.
They're not always very clear.
I know. So sometimes you can ask, sometimes I ask, when you were alive, were you seen as a boy, or when you were alive, were you seen as a girl? See how specific I am about that?
Mm-hmm.
Gender Schmender. Yeah. And a mother's pride, were you there the whole time your child was sick? Were you there the whole time? Two of you were close. Is that all true as well?
Okay.
You can also ask Nicole, is this for the person that is typing as a mother's pride? You can also kind of focus in on that and see if you get yes or no.
So I'm hearing no.
Okay.
Or I ask if it's for this person.
Okay. They are saying that they were best friends.
Okay. I'm gonna try to ask some more questions.
Okay.
I'm not always on like spot on.
It's okay. We all actually the most professional psychic mediums in the world are only 75% accurate.
Well, that makes me feel better. Okay. Okay, so they're not really saying yes or no when I'm asking, but I'm being shown a bracelet. It kind of looks like a beaded bracelet.
Like a bead or mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like a friendship bracelet almost.
There's a lot of different definitions of what a friendship bracelet looks like. A mother's pride. Is there any bracelet? Did your son wear a bracelet? Do you wear a bracelet? Like a beaded bracelet of some sort? Oh, it could very well be. Did you wear it like a so a mother's pride is saying that she has a rosary. Did you wear it around your wrist, a mother's pride? Which is a lot of people do not. I do that. It's not a rosary though, it's mala beads, but similar.
They're bringing up music and singing.
Maybe she was singing at his deathbed or singing to him. Okay.
I feel like I'm being shown a memory with the music and singing because we're in the car.
Okay. Or it's a sign. Or it's a sign the person alive is experiencing.
It's like we're driving down the road and we're just like singing and we're laughing and we are listening to music and we're having such a great time.
Does that make sense, the mother's pride? Okay. She also was singing to him in the hospital. Also, a mother's pride, do you ever do songs ever come up in the car, or did you guys sing in the car together, or does singing in the car make any sense? So she said that he was wearing that rosary. He was wearing the rosary in the hospital, and that she was singing to him in the hospital. I really think that you're with a mother's pride because everything matches.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm also hearing like, you are my sunshine.
She's saying that they always listen to music in the car together. She said we always listen to music together in the car. Okay. I believe that. That's beautiful. I think there's a lot of evidence for a mother's pride, honestly. That's a
Yeah.
lot of what I would call a pretty decent amount of evidence for alive. I mean, if you were in an hour-long reading, you could keep going and keep giving evidence. But since we're in free mini readings, I would say that that's a lot of evidence. So you can ask them if they have any messages for her.
I'm hearing to please forgive yourself. There was nothing you could do. You didn't do anything wrong. You were the perfect mom for me. So please stop beating yourself up over what happened.
She also said that's the song that she sang to him.
Oh.
You Are My Sunshine.
He's just like, he's kind of like pleading. He's like, please, I just want to see you smile again. And he's so thankful for everything you have done for him and everything you continue to do for him. It's like he kind of shows me like there's like a little memorial set up for him. It looks like somewhere in a house.
She's probably bawling her eyes out right now. Seriously, she probably is.
And he just kind of ends it with, I love you, Mom. I'm here.
I agree with Samantha McCaffrey. She said, I want to cry. That's so sweet. I'm with you there, Samantha. I think we're empathically feeling a mother's pride. Her experience, she's probably is crying. And Gianna said, what an awesome message. I agree, Gianna. I agree. It's beautiful, beautiful. And a mother's pride, right now she can say, I love you, son. So I think she's right there with you. I've seen this before. Sometimes people get so sort of choked up or whatever that they have a hard time typing. It happens. And you see it in live videos sometimes. People have a hard time saying anything. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And she's giving a big thank you. And Dad Timson is saying, I'm crying and it's not even me. Oh goodness. We're all very empathic to you, a mother's pride. She's saying thank you, Nicole. I think she really needed that validation tonight. Isn't it funny how spirit brings through the spirits that are needed the most? And I agree. I totally agree, Jennifer. That's the sweetest message she could have gotten. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well done, Nicole. See? You did it. It wasn't that hard. Wasn't that hard, and you did it. You just have to trust yourself. Welcome, Bianca. We're glad you're here. Nicole is new and will be joining Psychic Insights this week. So we just wanted to reach out and sort of let everybody get to know Nicole a little bit. We'll be doing other lives, but today is Nicole's first live. So we're just being really gentle with Nicole right now. I agree, Lynette. That was beautiful evidence, beautiful what we call validation. Angela, right? Hugs to a mother's pride, right? Yeah. Yeah. Clearly someone that needs some love. Angela said, I told you, Nicole. Did you do a reading or something for Angela? She says, like, I told you. She must have told you were going to be okay.
Out. I'm be on live. I'm like,
Oh, so a mother's pride said, thank you, Nicole. Hold on a second. She said, thank you, Nicole. I assume it's the mother, so I'm going to use she. Thank you, Nicole. You're really amazing. Thank you for connecting with my Archie.
oh,
So that was the child's name. You did say it began with an A. And then Gianna said, the first one. Dang. Get it, girl? That's funny. All right. And Fab Nicole, that was lovely. I agree, Sam. I agree. All right. So why don't we ask your guides that are clearly at your door, these people you know, this couple, if there's any other spirits that might like to come through, who they think is most important to come through right now.
So they're bringing in a female. I believe to be a female. I was wrong about the gender last time, but this energy feels very feminine.
Yeah, just say feminine, because sometimes men are feminine and vice
Yes.
versa. Mm-hmm.
So I'm immediately being shown a soccer field, and we're playing soccer. I'm also being shown a jersey with the number 5 incorporated into it. And I'm being shown a very long ponytail. I can't quite make out the color of the hair just yet, but I feel like this person really took pride in their hair. Like it was their favorite thing about them was their hair. So this person is like, my friend is watching. That's what I hear. My friend is watching.
So this person played soccer. They love their hair, probably like in a long ponytail. They play soccer. Could be a female or a person with feminine energy. Sorry, Nicole, go ahead.
You're okay. So I'm being shown a cupcake. That for me, the cupcakes are my symbol for there is a birthday coming up or a birthday has just passed. And the candle's lit. I feel like the way the energy feels to me is that this birthday cake or this cupcake, somebody lit their, like, this person's birthday has recently passed or passed a few months ago, but it was like the birthday candle was lit for their birthday. Like it was something was done in honor for their birthday.
Okay.
She has very, like, okay, so I'm gonna say they have very very ambitious and go-getter energy. Like if they wanted it, they went and got it. And they had a very bright smile, just a big bright smile.
Does anybody know who this is? Person plays soccer. They have long hair. They probably had a jersey or something, maybe with the number 5. It's their birthday or their birthday was celebrated. What else was there? I was trying to do a recap.
Really, that's all
Really
she's
good.
that we're very, like, our hair is important. We're go-getter attitude.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Does anybody want to claim the spirit or somebody you think it might be them? We can just review what matches if you're not sure. And if there's just one thing that doesn't match, please speak up because, as I mentioned, mediums are only 70 to 75% accurate because it's hard to interpret the messages from the other side. We are communicating with beings in another dimension. Okay. You may also need to make sure that you say to your friends that are helping you bring spirits through that the person be here now. That this isn't a person that will watch it later and play back.
Because
They do that.
I'm hearing cousin.
Cousin?
Yes.
Huh. Well,
And
this
then
is interesting.
J.
What was that? Say it again.
A J as well.
A
Just the letter.
J. Ashley, does the letter J match? Because Ashley's saying I play soccer, but my mama was always working her butt off, and we did our memorial the weekend she turned 60.
Okay.
So that kind of all relates in a weird way, sort of like a this way. That's okay. That happens sometimes. Some spirits communicate oddly. When they communicate like that, sometimes I think they actually communicated oddly when they were alive. And I'll sometimes ask the person, did your loved one communicate in an odd way when they were alive?
Okay.
Oh, and she's also saying that her mom's name begins with the letter J.
Okay. So I've just asked, like, is this who you're looking for? And I'm hearing yes.
Ashley. Okay.
She keeps showing me flowers. Like, she's not necessarily saying a lot of words. She's showing me images and memories. Like, she's showing me pink flowers.
Do you know what your mom's favorite flowers were, Ashley? Did she love flowers? Was she a gardener? Anything like that?
She's kind of like showing me, like, we're kind of surrounded where she's resting. And I just see like family gathered around, and I see pink flowers.
I don't know. Ashley, what color flowers did she have at her funeral? She said that her favorite flower are yellow roses, though.
Okay. I will say that mostly when I'm doing readings and I'm being shown flowers, 90% of the time they show me pink. So
Okay.
it just might be a thing where I like the color pink, so they just show
Mm-hmm.
me.
Could be.
So I'm being shown like in the kitchen, and we're baking. I can't quite see what it is that we're baking, but to me it smells like cookies.
She just said a really funny thing. Okay, so this is this is what Ashley said. Ashley said, "Well, we didn't have a funeral, but she's resting on the entertainment center at home, so she is constantly surrounded by family." That is kind of funny. Okay.
So she's saying thank you for keeping me there. She likes it there.
How about that?
Getting to hang out with everybody. And she keeps saying celebration. Like, I just keep going back to the celebration. And she's making me feel like we're watching some, like, football, maybe? Was football a thing for you guys?
She's asking, did you notice the table while she was baking? Is the table broken while they're baking?
I couldn't see the table. We were just at the stove, and like I can see that we're putting something, like something's baking inside the oven.
Oh, she said, okay, so this is the football reference. She said that her grandbaby just started playing football this year.
Okay, so then that makes sense, the celebrating and the football. And like I'm hearing she's like, he's such a handsome boy. She's kind of making me feel like she's going to be at all of his games. Like, we're sitting on the sidelines and we're all celebrating because we're winning. Yeah, she says, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Well, that's beautiful. I think Ashley appreciates you bringing that through. I feel like Ashley feels connected with her mother. Um, and I feel like you did a great job. But sometimes spirits aren't always easy to communicate with. You know, Bianca was just asking that they may communicate in a certain way what they communicate while on Earth. Yes, sometimes, Bianca. Um, they can communicate differently as they evolve, but most of the time they try to validate who they are. They want you to believe. So they'll sometimes try to communicate the way they communicated here on Earth. And I get it that your son was definitely not a communicator. He was a 14-year-old boy. So yeah, exactly. So that's just kind of but yeah, I agree. Cheryl said good job. I agree, Nicole. It's a good job with Ashley's mother, and I just think that sometimes it's not easy to interpret what we're seeing and feeling. Someone somewhere asked, how do they come through? Um, and and the thing is that sometimes they come through with like images or words, feelings, or sensations we'll feel in our body sometimes. So there's a lot of different ways they can come through. They don't usually come through one way. And some spirits, I swear, they come in strangely, in order to show how they communicated here on Earth. Jennifer Lynn asked, I have a question. Our guides are the always family. My son is 4. He's battling cancer, and I was wondering if his guides are his family. Yeah, they probably are. So his guides are probably his family, and they're probably just um it's probably even maybe some family he didn't even know. He doesn't have to know them. Okay. And Ashley said she did say thank you. She left us 9 months ago. Thank you. It was
Well,
very sweet.
your mom did have one more thing. She's bringing up cookies again. And typically, like when this happens for me, they want you to cook whatever it was that you were making together, and try to like relish in that moment of the happy time instead of like being sad. They want you to continue doing those special things that they did with you. Because she's just like, is someone still baking my cookies? That's just kind of what I heard. I don't I don't know, but
All right. All right, Ashley, hopefully you got that. And, that's beautiful. Well done, Nicole. I think it's well done. Good job. I think it's, a process. It's a lot of practice to do this kind of thing. This is actually pretty hard to do, even if you're a professional. And you know, doing spirit-led readings is hard. Ashley said, we were actually making, hold on. Let me put this over and make it appear on your screen. We were making hard, tacky candy and we broke the table. We laughed about that up until right before she died.
aw.
Okay. So I think she wants you to make candy, sweetness in life. She wants you to continue to make sweetness in life. That's what it sounds like, Ashley.
She just wants you to know that she's there. She's always there. So don't feel alone.
All right. Well, I think we have enough time for one more. Why don't you, Nicole? Why don't you check in and see if your guides there can bring someone else in?
Okay, so I have a very shy person here. They're
Mm.
like, they seem nervous to come through. Like they're coming through, but like it's kind of just like they're peeking around. Like they're very shy. This person also feels very young.
Say that again?
They feel very young.
Okay. So young, maybe a shy person, maybe even a child.
Yeah, it does feel like a childlike energy for me.
Okay. A mother's pride just wants you to know that she just now stopped crying. So she said, amazing job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you should be proud of yourself. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Hugs to you.
Yeah, sweet. All
Um,
right. So a shy child, right?
yes. It feels like it's hard to tell with kids for me more so. Alma, I want to say it might be a little boy.
Sam O'Donnell, you said your niece passed the 2 years old. Were they shy? You might just be like me, Nicole, and never get the gender right.
Yeah, I'm
I
terrible.
don't. I always say gender schmender. Okay, my niece passed at almost 2 years old. And look at me, I'm trans, of course, So
Okay.
so Sam, just let us know. It was a child, was the 2 year old were they shy? You know?
Okay, so I'm getting like flashes of ladybugs. And we are outside. I see like bubbles are like we're blowing bubbles, and I see like a little butterfly. And I see like like the child is clutching onto like a teddy bear or maybe even a doll, but like we are outside and we're just having so much fun. Like, I'm being brought to a splash table.
Define what a splash table is.
So like one of those little toys that's just kind of like an outside toy. You fill it up with water, and it's got all the little things on there, and you can play. Like, you take the water and pour it down this thing, and then it'll trickle down another thing and make it spin.
Okay. Because Archie and Sherry said that my son passed away and was very shy, but he was 28. So it could be him. Could be. So let's keep going. So is there any kind of memory or occurrence when the shy child was playing with water outdoors in sort of like a table lake thing, like we were just saying?
Also, so the child is like starting to warm up. She's feeling a little bit more comfortable talking to me. She's not saying much, but we're getting somewhere. I'm being brought to, like, we're sitting in her car seat. She's old enough to be in like a front facing car seat, but we're eating ice cream. Like, she's got a little ice cream cone, or they have a little ice cream cone.
I'm not sure what SMA is, but Sam said she had SMA, so she only knew how to talk. She could barely move her body, and she wasn't so friendly with all of her nurses. Does anyone else have these things match? It doesn't have to be the two people that we're looking at. It could be somebody else. So don't hold back because you think it's these two people. Don't do it.
And she keeps showing me like ladybugs. I don't know if anybody can take a ladybug, if you see a lot of ladybugs, or you've seen one in a random place that didn't really quite make sense to you, but I keep being shown ladybugs. And I can see a blue butterfly, like, that's kind of floating by us.
And they're shy and they like to play with water. Yeah? Or they have a memory of playing with water.
And she's like, I'm hearing, this is, for me, I feel like it's definitely a small child. Like, we're not, yeah, she's very fixated on the ladybug. Like, we're giggling.
On the ladybug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And oddly specific, but I hear baby shark. It's,
Sam is saying that I think it was her niece, she is saying that she did love the water. So she must have liked playing in the water, and I can see her being at a table. If she lived in a wheelchair or something, she would have to be at like a little table or something, and that could happen in like one of those places where they help people that are living in wheelchairs. She had spinal muscular atrophy, so she had no muscles in her body.
oh. She kind of is like doing this, and she's like, I'm strong. Like, I'm strong now. Like, she's kind of just, flexing her muscle a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Sam, you said that she was kind of stubborn, or sort of strong will, big will. because she wasn't always great to her nurses. So it sounds like she had a pretty strong personality.
So whenever you say that, I just hear she's like, they poked me.
I think it's Sam's niece.
I think so
She's
too.
like, oh yeah, she's like, oh yeah, she's strong personality. Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
Yeah, she makes me feel like very shy at first, but when she got to know you, she was like, here I.
She might have been shy because she couldn't talk, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's just kind of confirming with me, like she shows me a wheelchair. So I think she's confirming for me that this is the niece.
Okay. So did Sam, am I correct to think that she did live in a wheelchair? I don't want to make that assumption, but I would think she did. She had some nurses she liked, but the ones she didn't get a run for their money. Oh boy. But
So I hear, please tell Mama I'm okay over here.
okay. She said she actually didn't live in a wheelchair, but she did spend most of her life in a bed or a hospital bed. In a crib. She might be showing the wheelchair as a way of saying that I was handicapped. Could be symbology. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's kind of showing me like she still plays with her brother. Like he still senses her. Like I see she's like bringing me into a room and we're kind of like playing with trucks and balls and things. But like he still sees her.
Does he ever talk about that, Sam? Do you know if the twin brother? She might be right. Amber Sanchez is actually, I actually agree, that she's showing the ladybugs as like a sign.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, she might show ladybugs as a sign to you, Sam. She said that he used to when he was a little bit younger, but not so much now. But he did. Yeah.
Because she says, like, please tell Mama I'm okay. I'm big and strong now. Like she's showing me she's doing a cartwheel and she's dancing around. Like she feels like happy. Like just like there's like a joyous energy with her.
So apparently the boy was sick too
Hmm.
when he was 5, and he kept saying that he's seen her and didn't want to go with her yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Wow, that's right. Yeah. It's pretty intense. But he's now 14 and he's doing very well, Sam says.
And she says I'm still with him. She says prom, like maybe like homecoming. Is there a dance coming up? Because to me, I feel like she is showing me she's spinning around in a really pretty dress. Like she showed me small, but now she's like showing me at what the age she would be now.
She said, I'm not sure. I think the homecoming football is right now.
Okay.
I think this is the child's aunt. So she says he is a football player.
Okay. Because like I said, she's showing me like we're at the dance, we're celebrating, but she's there too.
Right.
Charlie.
Well, I think that's a lot of evidence. Why don't we ask her if she has any other messages? I think you said that she should be told to her mother that she's okay now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's good. Good.
She's bringing up a candle. And then she shows me like we're blowing out the candle.
Her name was Madison. She's my niece. That's what Sam said. Well, I think that's really well done, Nicole. And learning how to hone in these messages and alive is not an easy task. I think you're doing a great job. I think you did a great job. And I hope that Sam, you're able to carry that message home to to your niece's mother. I guess I don't know if it's your sister or sister-in-law, but hopefully you can carry that back to them, back to her mother. I agree, Eva. Eva says, you're amazing, Nicole. And she's saying that, so much great evidence and great detail. I agree. It's great detail. Detail's important sometimes for some people. Sam said a candle would be from her first birthday. It was only birthday she was able to celebrate. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Well done, Nicole. And you know, Angela Johnson saying, "I'm so proud of you," and Sam says, "Thank you, Nicole." So lots of people are proud of you, and the group is supporting you. So I want you to feel supported and loved by everyone. The group is very supportive, not only of each other, but also of readers. And today you did spirit-led readings, and that's not exactly an easy thing to do. Just so you know, Nicole, it's not exactly easy. It's challenging to do. And Gianna's cheering you on, and Angela Johnson's cheering you on. A lot of people are saying really well done, and I agree. Well done, Nicole. You got this. And you know what, Nicole, we'll get together and we'll talk some more, and get your website up so people can book readings with you. In the meantime, you can watch the group and watch the website psychicinsights.live for Nicole to be going live later on this, or to be going like live on the website, so you can book with her later this week. And this is how mediums happen. This is how mediums develop, is by practicing. Nicole's been practicing in the group, and I don't know how many reviews are in the group, but there's a few. So we can clearly see that Nicole's great, and I just wanted to help her do a live here and now. So again, I want you guys to watch out this week. We have lots of lives going this week. We have today's live. Yes, tomorrow Mama Cole is live. Sarah Red Crow is still out. She's sick, so send her some lots of love and healing vibes. She's currently in the hospital for a strep throat, but I think she's recovering and feeling better today than she was last night anyway. And Wednesday, I'm doing live astrology chart readings. You can give me your birth chart or your loved one's birth chart, and I'll show you what I can see in just a simple birth chart. And you can post their circle chart, which you can get for free just about any place. I would suggest astro.com. That's the one I'm most familiar with, their symbology and such. So post your circle chart at on the like group event page in the discussion area is best, so I see it. And Thursday, Jamie Angel will be live, and they'll be in Zoom, so make sure you get the link and register yourself for that event. And Friday, I think I'm going to do a live like this, spirit-led readings. And then Sunday we are doing Sunday night we're doing a prayers of a prayer circle, okay, where everybody's welcome. It's a community event where we kind of send prayers out to people and we connect, and it's meant to be a community support event, and that'll be on Sunday. So I hope all of you can make it. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. I agree. Justin May said you really did such a great job tonight. I'm so proud of you. And Samantha said hearing about your guides was pretty cool for me. Yeah. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about being a medium? Is that it's actually better to work with your guides, Nicole. Because you can even ask your guides to help you interpret what you're seeing, because your guides are more clearly connected to you, so they might be able to clear things up for you. So it's actually very normal to get certain spirits that for some reason, maybe they were party hosts, maybe they like to host parties, maybe they want to protect you, or they want to be your guard at your door, or they want to help you feel safe or something like that. So there could be a million reasons why certain guides come through on certain times. So I usually just let whoever's going to come through, and sometimes they're coming through because they're bringing somebody similar through. We call that piggybacking. And so you'll learn all of these things as time goes on. You'll get exposed to more and more of that. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this live tonight. You're welcome. Mother's Pride said, thank you, Hollis, for bringing Nicole our way. I think she's total awesome medium, and I look forward to putting her webpage up in the next couple of days and helping her get her bio together and helping her get going on this. She's been working on this for a while now. Okay, so I hope you want to support Nicole. She's just starting out, so we're going to give her lots of space to grow, okay? And thanks for your support. We appreciate you. Do you want to say anything else, Nicole?
Well, thank you guys for watching and allowing me to deliver messages from your loved ones.
Fabulous. Beautiful. All right, my friends. We'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.